Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Kingdom Soldier, and I'm back again with another gameplay slash commentary. I was born in 1980 in San Diego, California, to a very poor couple, which was my mom and my dad. About a year later, a year and 3 weeks later, actually, my brother was born. My dad was in the military, and my mom stayed at home. I don't know if she retired or honorable discharge, whatever you call it, from the military. When I was I think I was 5 years old, my mom and my dad got a divorce, and that story is somewhere on my channel. But basically, my mom, my brother, and I left, and my mom had nothing. So we went and moved into an apartment where we accumulated some stuff by renting from one of those rent places, and then we got robbed one day, and everything was gone. Now, looking back on it, we probably didn't get robbed. We probably got repoed, but that's how I saw it when I was a kid. When I was in middle school, I lived in Irvine, California, one of the safest cities in America at the time, but also one of the least diverse cities in America. And I experienced a lot of racism and prejudice at that age in my life. I was followed around stores. My brother was actually pulled over and searched by the cops, and they actually told my mom that the reason was because, look at him. Those were their exact words. They were like, look at him. And so there was just a lot that we went through at that time. When I was in college, I had to leave because my mom had to put my brother and I through college without any aid because they said she made too much money. Yes, we were poor when we were kids, but my mom worked her butt off for 20 years and then finally landed herself as an executive at Starbucks. And as a result, we couldn't get financial aid, and so she had to pay for our college tuition out of her pocket. And she didn't have enough money to pay for mine. And when she finally got the money, it was 2 weeks into school, and they basically gave the check back to me. The dean did, and she told me I had 24 hours to get off campus. And so I got a plane ticket and flew home. And I spent some time at home. I can tell you guys that story later, too. During the first 4 years of my marriage with my wife, we couldn't have kids. You know, my wife is the woman of my dreams. She's everything I ever wanted in a spouse. And the first 4 years of our marriage, we could not have children. And it looked like we weren't going to be able to have children. Last thing I want to tell you guys is that, I'm applying for school right now. And I want to go to seminary. And as a part of that, they have this thing called a personal learning community. It's like people that help you through the process of school, and you have to pick 3 people to do it. And one of the people I picked was my wife. And when my wife filled out the information, they asked her questions about me, and they asked her to rate me like 1 to 5. And one of the things she had to rate was my feelings or abilities or motivation to reconcile relationships. And I was watching, I was peeking over her shoulder when she was doing it, and she gave me a 2. And I was like, what? A 2? And she was like, yeah. She was like, you've never reconciled your relationship with your dad. And I would love to say that as a minister, a youth pastor, and a man with 3 sons, that I have reconciled that relationship and that I've forgiven him and moved on. But the truth of the matter is, I'd be lying. And, I like some of his posts on Facebook. And he likes some of my pictures on Facebook, but we don't have a relationship. And that's something that I've always wanted to change. I said all that to you guys because sometimes in life it feels like you're just not lucky, or you're born at a disadvantage, or you just seem to always land yourself on the wrong side of winning. You feel like you're losing all the time, and stuff just seems to not ever go right. This gameplay that you're watching is a game, one of maybe 5 games in a row that Dennis and I were playing in, and that's D Bowley on my team. But where we lost the first half of the game, and the second half we had to fight back. And kind of what I want to encourage you guys is that no matter what has happened in your life and the situations that you land yourself in, and no matter how it feels, when you get down and you're sad and you're depressed and angry, what I want to tell you guys is that God is always ready to start over. It's a saying that we have at our church. It's basically like our motto, and what it means is that although man is not always going to be ready to forgive you and help you and push you forward and encourage you and motivate you and inspire you and love you when you need that, and be a shoulder when you need to cry and an ear when you need to talk, God always is. And I got to tell you guys, man, I wish, I need to do a whole commentary on grace, but especially if you're believers and if you're going through something right now, just know that stop looking around at everybody around you. And just look up, God has your back, and He wants you to be happy. He looks better when you're happy. And to those of you guys that aren't Christians, if you're tired of aimlessly running around trying to figure things out in life and always seeming to not land where you want, and it's not fulfilling for you. If you want to know more about who God is and this God that I talk about, I can, all the things I told you guys about my life, just like me and Dennis won the second round of this game by communicating well and really staying positive and watching each other's backs, and slowing down when we needed to, speeding up when we needed to, just like we came back, you're on the verge of a comeback in your life, and whatever it is that is stopping you from moving forward, you can get beyond it, and God is able to help you with that. If you guys have any questions about this, hit me up in the comments, send me a private message, or hit me up on Twitter, anything like that, whatever you've got to do. And I have some buddies that, watch my videos that can probably help you out and respond to your comments as well. So this is your boy Kingdom Soldier, and I'll see you guys in the next video.